What's up guys, it's KardTrickKid, and today I'm going to show you a card trick that you can amaze so many people with after practice. Let's get into the performance. So if I had a spectator, I'd ask them to help me fold these two cards, but I don't have a spectator, so I'll just do it on my own. And then what I would do is I would sandwich the two cards in between each other, and with the stamp of my fingers, I have created a portal within time. As you can see, when I push this card through, it turns face up. But then when I push it back, it's face down, just like that. And it's the same thing over here. I push it in, it's face up. Push it back, it's face down. It is not possible. And if the spectator wants to examine it, can hand out the cards for examination, just like that. So that's the performance, and now let's get into the tutorial. So all we're going to need for this trick are two different playing cards. I like to use them of different backs and of different colors. So a black king and a red 4. Those are two different colors, so I like to use those for this effect. So all you're going to need to do, one of them I like to use just a number card, and one of them I like to use a face card because that's going to hide the gaff. So the gaff, all it is a tear going halfway through the middle of the card. So you can either do this during the performance, which I think is more risky, or you can do it before. So I did it before. So all you do is you don't have to crease the card yet, but you can estimate about where halfway is in the middle of the card. And yeah, that's all you need to do. So hold the two cards like this. You can conceal the tear with your hand like this so you can't see the tear. But make sure to hold the other card like that, because if you're holding the other card really freely, they're going to be suspicious that this card has something to hide. So you're holding it like this, and you ask the spectator to fold the 4. If you do the pre-tear, if you tear the card before the performance, I do not suggest handing it out for them to fold it, because then they'll fold the gaff. But they can fold this card. But if you're not going to do the pre-tear, have them fold the gaff, and you can tear it, and you can hide the tear under a cough or a sneeze or something. So once you've done that, ask them to fold this card like this in half, vertically like this, and to crease it well. And then while they're doing that, you can fold both the cards if you want, but just don't put this card on the table, because then they'll see. Then you're going to fold this card horizontally like that. So just like that. Crease it well. And then at this point, once you've creased it, just make a nice line through. And once you've creased it, hold the flap on the upper part of the card like this. Hold it like that. And then when you have this card folded, take it and sandwich it in between the king, putting it under the flap, just like that. So then once you put it under the flap, say you're going to cause a change in time or something like that, and here's where you do the secret move. You're going to fold this in half, but since it's on the flap, it's going to fold the flap too, just like that. So I messed up on that, but let's try it one more time. So I have it up here, and I'm going to place the card right there under the flap, just like that. And I'm going to unfold the card. And just like that, the secret move is done. The card warp is performed. So let's go over that one more time. Well, actually, if you understand this, I'm going to say how to clean it up at the end. The way I cleaned it up in the performance is you estimate about where half of the card is, because if they want to inspect it, they'll see this, which is suspicious. So what you can do is you can tear the cards through the middle and hand them both out. But again, you take the torn card, the not torn card, you fold it like this, you put the torn side on the top, like that, and you put the folded card under, like this, like that, and then you fold it over, and the card warp is finished. You can do this a bunch of times, you can flip it over and it'll still work. Just like that. And now here's for the cleanup. It also gives this nice effect with the two different colors. So for the cleanup, you're just going to move it around until you see about the same amount of length of a card on each side. So that's about the same. And then you're going to tear it down the middle, just like this, and hand it out. And it looks like there was no gaff to begin with. Looks like 2 real cards. And yeah, that's the tutorial. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching.